Hello everybody, my name is Tuxcore and welcome back to another video. We last left off on completing Main Quest 11. It is time to begin Main Quest 12. So we take a look at quest log. Main Quest 12, Zeinova Rejoice. Requires a trainer level of 41. And you'll see the rewards here are a little bit more interesting. We, of course, get a reveal glass and one of the forces of nature. So either a Landorus, Tornadus, or Thunderous. How that is determined is your current gym team. So Valor gets Landorus, Thunderous Instinct gets Thunderous, and Mystic gets Tornadus. You'll see that at the end. I am Valor, so I'll get Landorus. If you don't know what a reveal glass does, reveal glass is what turns one of the forces of nature into their Therian forms. Now we begin our quest at the docks of Sparkmount. And since we ended at the observatory for Main Quest 11, we'll just walk our way to Sparkmount. Main Quest 12 is a little bit more puzzle-based than the previous quests. It's a very heavy quest in battles as well. If Main Quest 10 and Main Quest 11 took about 50 minutes, we may be pushing well over that. With Main Quest 12. Naturally, of course, the docks are on the completely opposite side of town. And here we go to the docks. You can see our NPCs we need to talk to already. And I missed the jump. Hello, Sailor Jeffrey. By completing this portion of Main Quest 12, you'll be able to use Sailor Jeffrey to come and go from Sparkmont and Plasma HQ. There is no warp to it, so either you have fly and go there, or you use the sailor to get there. But since Plasma HQ is not a town, it's not in the warp menu. But you can see Sailor Jeffrey here takes you back to Sparkmont. The objective I didn't cover: locate the entrance of the HQ. And the entrance is this way, of course. This requires you to talk to Danielle. And as we've seen on previous quests, if you try to go this way, you just get sent back to the docks. It's just an active perimeter. If you try to bypass, you get sent back. And the current objective now is to find the sewer pipe. And if you were observant, you'll find the sewer pipe is just down this path. Rather than going up, it's this side. You must talk to Danielle before entering the pipe. Now to enter the sewer. Something you'll notice about the sewer, eventually, is that it is accessible all the time, even outside the quest. What this means is you are given the ability to access these upcoming interiors whenever you want. It's not just locked to this main quest 12. You may also use a boat in here, but I prefer to run. Wrong way. The sewer is a labyrinth puzzle. So already, again, I mentioned this in main quest 9, I believe, that my definition of puzzle is very loose. It's anything that's challenging to the player, or challenges the player, I should say. So a labyrinth is a nice puzzle. There's no we'll call it work associated with it. Like there's no button pushing, but it's enough of a mind game to make you wonder where you're going. There's 2 floors to the sewer labyrinth. I do have night vision on, so what you're seeing here may not be the same brightness for you. But this is the end of floor 1. You simply climb up and begin your search on floor 2. This is the end of floor 2. Like with the sewer pipe, you can come and go through this entrance. You'll also have access to /warp plasma while you're in Main Quest 12. So as you progress through this interior, you'll see different checkpoints you can access. That will progress your warp plasma, so if ever you need to leave, you may simply come back through here. We love a cobweb air duct. This one isn't a puzzle. This is simply a straight line. We have to complete the defeating of grunts before it can progress. And of course, as we've seen before, we've been switching between singles and double battles. That does not change here. We'll encounter some double battles right at the end. I believe grunts 4 and 5 will be double battles. You'll also notice trainer levels, or Pokemon levels, I mean, will be 100 plus in Main Quest 12. It's fine. Oh boy. It's a little less fine. I thought I was going to do a little bit more damage. It's my... I don't have a held item. That helps. Yeah, Toxic my Alakazam. What a waste of a turn. Okay, oh, I can't... I still have my choice specs on. That's fine. I should be able to survive one hit. Good. I always forget you can have Ice Beam. At least it didn't freeze me. I tend to get unlucky when it's Ice Beam. I forgot I put a PC in here. It was requested of me, I just forgot it happened. It's back in the room we came in from. I'll show it to you once I get back there. I should be able to take a hit. Now, here's the question. I've boosted my attack by 2 stages. I have an Icicle Plate, and I have a priority attack I could use. Will it defeat Dragonite in 1 hit? We're gonna try it. It does. It helps when my attack is 578. It's my speed. 352, you're probably quicker. Oh no, cool. I couldn't remember if I would have put a choice item on Gengar here. Oh, nice. Well, paralysis. That might be bad for me. Oh, cool. It's not bad for me. Now, you'll find there is no healer in here. I could not justify putting a healing NPC behind enemy territories, so I will be P-healing. But if you are a player doing this, you'll either have to slash spawn and use Warp Plasma. Well, I can demonstrate that. Slash spawn. Find yourself at the Poke Center. Or if you have revives and potions, you can do that too. Get your Pokemon healed. And we'll warp Plasma. Now this is a command everyone has access to. That's not part of the actual /warp command. That is a custom command for this quest. So anyone of any rank can use /warp Plasma. Oh yeah, I forgot. I do hint at what kind of teams these guys will be using. In some regard. This one will be fairy and normal types. You'll probably have superpower. Oh, Body Slam. Fascinating. Just need to hope I survive another hit. Cool. Body Slam again. Oh, but I am paralyzed now. So speed's going to be an issue. Yeah, that would... Oh, that didn't miss. I missed the block coming at me. You have superpower. Fascinating. Okay, if your defense fell, Psy Shock would be, even though it's going to do lessened damage, it's still doing physical damage. Just keep Psy Shocking you. You're a special defense special defensor. It's the act of a pessimist to roost first turn. Can't change it because I still keep forgetting to take choice specs off. Really needed that to crit. I know what I should do, but I'm giving myself some speed here. Brick Break would have been my guaranteed, super effective move, but I want to give myself a little bit of speed. Dang, I thought I could survive one hit. Come on. 90% accuracy, and I still miss. First time using it. Come on, just end this. Nope. You're tough. You are tough. I'm going to have to resort to my hope it flinches technique. It's a 1v1. Cool. That, unless I shouldn't celebrate yet. I can still miss. I don't miss. Okay. That's 2 down. This is hinting at the fact these are going to be fighting types. Bodyguards fighting types. Let me change this up. I don't like how it's facing. There we go. That's better. Which also means if you have a good psychic type, like Alakazam, you'll probably have a pretty decent chance of wiping these teams, or this team in particular. Oh, went with Swords Dance. That's gonna save me. Ooh, knock off. Excuse me. Yeah, knockoff is fine. Take you, give you one shell smash. Excellent, excellent. Since there are 5 battles here, they aren't particularly difficult. They're still balanced in the sense they're not over level 100 yet, and they're not exceeding um, normal EV and IV standards. Here's where we start getting into double battles. Okay, Caesar and Ferrothorn, both weak to fire. And I've got 2 fire type moves. Who do I want to focus on? I think I want to focus on Ferrothorn first. I'll always say it for Ferrothorn. He's such a drama queen when he faints. Oh man, that trick might be gone. Yep. Superpower. I hate the move. Okay. I need to take out Volcarona. That's my new priority. Bug fire. We'll take out Caesar. Probably should have just doubled the attack on Volcarona. Oh, critical. Absolutely fantastic. Okay, so I can Dazzling Gleam you. This is Wash Rotom. Give you a Thunder Punch. Ooh, that might hit you. Dang it. I wonder if Garchomp's locked in Earthquake now, though. Going to Dazzling Gleam again, and Psyshock. Rotom. Oh, nice. Stone Edge missed. Again, I still have choice specs on, so I'm locked in Psyshock at the moment. Why did you Ice Beam Alakazam? One more Grunt. Captain Grunt. Okay, we're looking at Jirachi. Because it's up there, that's why. Steel Psychic so I can get my fire on it. Okay, we're gonna split the attack. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. Gonna do something different. I'm going to... Since I know you go first, I'm gonna Flamethrower the Jirachi. Then Thunder Punch the Toge. I was hoping it was gonna kill it. You just want to kill this Manectric. What the heck? Okay, Hitmontop, you're fighting... Fighting, okay. What's my speed? 257. Okay. Just a few points difference between the two. We know Jirachi was going first. That Iron Head's gonna do some damage to Toge. Okay, good. It went Iron Head on Emboar. Now that's Jirachi gone. Why'd Emboar flinch? Oh, Iron. Right. Let's see. Yeah, that's why I didn't want that to happen with the Jirachi. Okay, what to do, what to do. Pull you out. Take you out, and... Should be neutral damage. Well, hold on. I might be... Let's do this. That's you gone. Hopefully Brick Break does enough. It does not, but it does a lot. Ambor's dead. Alakazam's dead. Okay, I've got to Shell Smash. Ooh, this is gonna hurt. Earthquake affects everybody. But it also affects your team. Yeah, okay. That's Excadrill gone, so it's only a Garchomp left, I believe. But there's also another Earthquake coming from my side. It's fine. Oh, I was wrong. Okay, I have to take you out, I think. I have to take the Amoonguss out first. Okay, I'm doing something here. Wait. How's this gonna work? I should be able to survive one. Yep, barely. Okay, they look fainted. Okay. 1v1. You may weaken the damage, but you won't weaken all the damage. Of course, now that you're on this side, you could use that door to quickly come on through. And now that I have it opened, I can come back through here. And that's the PC if you ever need to change Pokemon out and you don't have the command. The current objective now, inspect the locked door near the storage room. Storage room is this room. This is the locked door. Now we start getting to the puzzles of this interior. Where's my key? Hidden somewhere on this floor is a key to this door, which is locked in a chest in the storage room. Head to the parkour room and complete it to receive the code to that chest. Click to start. This is one thing. If you leave the server during this puzzle, you have to come back and click this button to start it again. But we now move over to the parkour room. Which really isn't much of a parkour room. It's very easy jumps. But it's something. Of course it wouldn't register the jump. I couldn't just do it in one try, could I? There we go. That gave us the code to the chest in the storage room, 34908. We go back to the storage room now. Of course, we don't know which chest it actually is, but I do. It's this chest here. Code 34908. Get the door key from the chest. And we can progress. Push the button to start the next puzzle. Icebreaker. Make your way from one side of the chamber to the other while walking on every block only once. Now we are familiar with this type of puzzle from Main Quest 4 in the Lava Temple. Now, do I remember how to do this? I believe so. I always do this crouched. Okay, now doors there. So I think I want to come up there, come back down. Let's just try this out. I can do that. So that breaks over here, gets me to there. If I do up here, over. Okay. Should be able to do this. Now the idea is I can't block off the end here because that's my way out. But I should be able to get fairly close. So don't block off after here. Turn. Now there are several ways to solve this particular puzzle. This is simply one of them. We've got the door key for this door now. Mouse traps. It's not a button to push. Stay on the white, avoid the gold. If you have any questions, what happens? Step on the gold, you trip the mouse trap, you get sent back to here. So again, I'm just going to crouch. And you can't jump over them. You have to press this button to open the door, and now you've unlocked your next /war plasma, if you'll see here. At the end of Mousetrap's room. So now if you need to leave, you don't have to worry about running all the way back through here. Next puzzle is what's my password? Click the button. Forgot my password. Answer the presented trivia correctly to unlock the door. To submit your answer, use the command /answer followed by your guess. If it is not correct, you will not move on to the next question. If an answer is 2 words, use an underscore to separate them. For example, who's the leader of Team Plasma? Answer, Ghetsis. That's how you would submit your answers. Question 1. How many months have 28 days? Now, I specifically put this one in here and phrase it like this. 12. Oops. Because all 12 months have 28 days. Not how many. I'm not going to get into it, but it's a trick question for that reason. Second question. What is the name of the form the Pokemon trio known as the Forces of Nature can change into? Now, if you don't know, Forces of Nature, that's kind of the idea behind this quest. /answer. Therian. Question 3. What is the Forces of Nature? Which of the Forces of Nature has the typing ground flying? That, of course, is Landorus. What Pokemon contains the word fly in their name, but is not a flying type? Just to show you what a bad answer looks like. Dragonite. Nothing happens. So you don't progress, nothing happens. The correct answer, of course, is Flygon. Who is the best villain team? And of course, since this quest is revolving around Team Plasma, and this is a puzzle inside Plasma HQ, Plasma. Main Quest 12 was intended to be a... Well, not even Main Quest 12. The DLC content was intended to be something of a bit... We'll call it easing into future content. So we have the introduction of the possibility of a Shadow Quest for Gen 5, with 2 Shadows and a Gen 5 Pokemon not Shadowfied yet. We have the introduction of Kyurem in Main Quest 9, but it's not followed up on. The plan for that is the possibility for DNA Splicer quest. Now, if you go in this room, you see a button that says do not press. Don't press it, because you get sent back to spawn. I know you really want to press the button, just don't press the button. Next puzzle is security levers. Sorry, Plasma says, which is this way. Plasma says. Plasma says as Simon says. Enter the corresponding code that flashes from the left keypad onto the right keypad. If you're familiar with Among Us, as a more recent example, I took inspiration from that. Okay. Now it's security levers. Find the 4 levers on this floor and interact with them in ascending order. Press the button when all lights above the door are green. Lights above the door. So lever 1, tucked in behind here. Lever 2 is back over here. Lever 3 is back in the hallway we came down. And lever 4 is within the maze. What maze, you ask? This maze, I answer. It's a dark maze. And for reference, if I were to nope, can't do it. In this area, you can't use cosmetics, but if I were to take off my helmet, it'd be pretty dark. I'm sorry if you're watching this video for the guide on the maze. It's not going to be very descriptive on how get through it. Oh, I've turned myself around. Here we go. Security level 4. Now you can either warp plasma out or try to find your way out. Just save us all some time by doing that. Now we can press the button, and security levers is now done. Excuse me again. The final locked door puzzle is called Lights Out. Set all red lights to green lights. Clicking on one light will toggle the adjacent touching lights. If you played Main Quest 9 on the Statera side, you're familiar with this puzzle. And I said during that quest there's a more difficult one coming up. Or more challenging. This is a 4x4 grid versus the 2x2 you would have had in that quest. But there's a way to do it. Simply... Okay. Let me try to remember which way to do this. Set these all to red. And then go around the corners like that. It's a very easy puzzle once you know the method to it. Your warp plasma checkpoint has been reached. You can TP here now when you use /warp plasma. Go up the stairs, and you're now in the HQ proper. I know where to go in this, but I'm just going a little bit of a detour just to show off the HQ a little bit. Very colorful. Now, Ghetsis is supposed to be a hard battle here, though with the inclusion of Tornadus and Thunderous, while I cannot actually give the player one of those Pokemon, what I intended to do was weaken his overall party. So he's like level 105. So it's, if you've done the Shadow Quest, it's not a hard battle, but if you're a player that's just going through Gen 5, it's probably one of the more challenging battles you'll face in Gen 5. I don't know why I'm not using my bug move here. Flinch. Nope. That's not what flinching looks like. Of course, we had to get Ghetsis a Hydreigon. This is going to be neutral damage, but we'll see how it works. Oh, super effective. I thought fighting type was not effective on Dragon. Oh, why are you alive? It's fine, whatever. Just bring up my Cloyster. I believe the challenge I put in this was the Landorus. No, Landorus is level 100. What I may have done was given him multiple Pokemon. Yeah, it's too far gone. I may have told you in chat, but I don't remember. But I do believe he has multiple Pokemon too. Alright, Slight Burn. Should still be able to kill you this turn. Why didn't you... Sometimes it confuses me how attack damage works. Because I feel like with the damage I did the first turn, it should have been enough to kill him that turn, but no matter. Ooh, I forgot to check. We have a Zoroark hiding in here. I should still be able to brick break you. There goes my fist plate. Critical hit was not necessary. But yeah, Ghetsis does have multiple Pokemon. I think it's 8. So while I may have decreased the challenge on some of his Pokemon, like I believe it was going to be level 115 originally. But I make up for it with the number of Pokemon you do have to battle. Yeah, of course that would crit. It still would have done me in anyway. Why do you have Giga Drain? Oh, I'm gonna have to fight Ghetsis again. And again, if you've made it to this point and you lose, you can do slash spawn and then slash war plasma after you've healed. But in the favor of time, I'm not doing that. I'm just doing slash B heal. One of these bags has my plates. There they are. I don't know where my psychic plate is. Might be in my PC. Mind plate, there it is. Okay. Let's try this again, shall we? Alright, that's not who I was expecting, so it is random. Couldn't remember if I did it random or not. Okay, so you're probably going to use knockoff. Gonna bring out Cloyster on you. You can survive one Shell Smash. Might be able to survive a second Shell Smash. Yeah. No, you know what? I'm going to be faster now. But knockoff doesn't matter. Right. Knockoff is high priority. Okay, so what's next? Bisharp. That's not good for me. Yeah, I know it's not very effective, but not much I can do, and I don't have enough health to try to keep you alive. We lower ourselves some Iron Head. Get some speed in here. Hit you with some fire. Just hit you with some Thunderbolt. Guess not. Okay, ground flying. What to do, what to do. I think I just have to try this, right? Rock polish. I know where my frames went just there. That's unfortunate. You're fast. Right, rock polish. Okay. Strategic retreat. I am trying to cheese it. Like I said, you can use legends here, so it's if you have access to a legendary, this is a lot simpler battle too. But I'll go out cheesing it then. Use a legendary. Okay, let's see if this works. I was wondering this before. And let's see if this works. It does. And the Bisharp again. I know Ice isn't doing it, but does my Rock do any better? No. Just have to hope for the best. Geez, that's even 2 shell smashes. It's still that ineffective. Let's hope there's a status move in here somewhere. There was not. Okay, not bad damage. The problem is I can't go 1-for-1 on fainting Pokemon. I need to keep one alive for a few rounds of his. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Oh, this isn't Hydreigon. This... Okay. Which is still trouble. It's dark type. Regardless. I'm glad that worked. That's nice. Special defense falling. That's not good for me. And why did that... Yeah. Game always wants to try that, doesn't it? Let's see what my signal beam does. It's not going to do anything. You're tough defensive or special defensively, so I'm going to Thunderbolt you. I get more damage out of Thunderbolt than I probably would out of the super effective bug. And Landorus... I definitely can't use Electric, which is unfortunate. Try to burn? No, but I'm still not quick enough. We'll try that. Yeah, I don't mind if you keep missing Stone Edge. Nope. Yeah, Gigalith might be making a departure on this team. It might be replaced by something else. But we'll try to continue cheesing this. Yeah. Thought maybe I could survive one. Okay, we can stop doing Hydreigon. I wouldn't mind a Landorus start. That's an alright one. Knockoff should keep doing. I should be able to get one more Shell Smash in. So I believe I only lost one attack, but gained... It should be +3. Yeah, okay. 722. Excellent, excellent. Of course, it's Bisharp. I don't have my plate anymore, so I'm only getting stab bonus from my Icicle. Would love a crit. Haven't got a crit off one of these in a while. Yeah, Iron Head can miss too. Just saying. Okay, so that's 3 Pokemon down for one of mine. Okay, that's fine. I'll take slow burn damage. Is it Dark that's super effective? I'm getting typings mixed up in my head. But I'm not trained at all in attack. But it'd be double damage. Well, that was absolutely terrible. Okay, Landorus. Good thing I don't rely on attack. Survive one. Please, just survive one. Now, I'm asking for a lot here. Miss. Dang it. Okay, it's fine. It's not really fine. It may look like a 1v1, but there's still, I believe, 2 more Pokemon after this. Can Emboar make the cut? Which only leaves Rionkulus left. Boy, oh boy. I just don't know. It's Psychic type. I'm not going to survive 1 hit. I don't have the special defense. That's weird. It actually led with Zoroark. You're probably going to Dark Pulse me. So let's just try to kill you off the Focus Blast. Forgot you have Focus Blast. Let's try leading with you. There's a few dark types in here I can lead with, hopefully. If I could get Zoroark now. No. But I do have Assurance. I do take some damage while I survive 1 hit. I do. You are just defensively strong. Just have to keep trying. Yeah, sure, keep doing Will-O-Wisp. Okay, we'll pull out the... we'll do you. Burn! Nope. Okay, don't pull out you. I still have you left. Don't pull you out though. Pull you out. You won't one-shot it, but you can take a... Are you a special attacker or are you... Flamethrower, you're using special attack moves. Okay. Try you then. We have the best chance. Okay. So far, so good. Landorus. Attack fall. Don't need attack. Okay, the problem is I know you have a grass type move. Or yeah, grass type. I can't pull out Cloister yet. I can try Toge still. I can survive one Stone Edge as long as it's not crit. Nice. Now, can I just flinch my way to victory? Nope. Problem is, everything that I know is left is special attackers. Neither of these have good special attack, especially when I go Shell Smash. Or special defense, I mean. And I know Ranunculus is still tanky and physical. And it's what I got. Could hope for a Focus Blast, Shell Smash combo. A Focus Blast to miss. And it did. So after this, I believe it's Zoroark. And I think Kaffa's still alive. Kaffa Egregious. Oh no! Okay. That's fine, that's fine. But that does mean I'm down to like 400 attack, right? Yeah. Makes me think I should have done a Shell Smash there instead of attacking. No! Why were you faster? Okay, that gives me a +2 to speed. I don't know why I was doing Flame. I should have done Brick Break after that. around flying. I can't do fighting now. I can try dark, but it's not my typing. I'm probably faster than it. That's debatable. I think it's still faster than me. No, it's not. And here's the thing. I want to pull closer out, and I'm going to, but I'm fairly certain I know it has the... I can't remember the grass type move's name. I'm fairly certain you have whatever it is that heals. Okay, so I know Stone Edge is in his pocket. I have to do this. That was close. Alright. I know you're gonna knock off. So I'm gonna Shell Smash again. You're gonna take me half health. Did I lose an attack? Yeah. Okay. His Intimidate activated. I should be able to take one more knockoff if it comes to it. It does not. But now I'm 2 Shell Smashes deep. So that's +4 to speed, and since I took one of his Intimidates, I'm +3 to attack. Still, this thing's physical beast. That crit, I think, saved me. Again, another physical beast. You might Will-O-Wisp. That's fine. This is going exactly as I need it to. Take a little bit of burn damage. We're left down to the final 2 Pokemon. One of them's Zoroark, I believe. The other one is Hydreigon. That's fine. This is the Zoroark. Both are dark types. So I believe I still have my... I still have pretty much everything but the Emboar left. Okay. And the Hydreigon's going to come in. It's Dark and Dragon, so Dazzling Gleam should do 4 times. Perfect. Oh, apologies that took so long. remember earlier when I was talking about how Main Quest 12 kind of specifically was a lead up quest for future content. Well, that was another one. That was another hint Ghetsis was getting at. He's going to be so mad. That's a potential lead to Shadow Quest. Because I had him under the idea that Cypher from the previous Shadow Quest was going to be the one bankrolling this. What happened in that moment was you just got the 3 Pokédex entries for the trio. And I just went over this. And that is the end of the Gen 5 expansion quests. With a Reveal Glass in hand and a Landorus in my PC. I hope this video will guide you to where you need it to. If it helps in any regard, then it served its purpose. That is it for this video, though. Until next time, everybody.